Welcome everyone here to the Smash Sport Show right here on Smash FM here on a Wednesday. Of course, let's turn our attention now to the outer east, of course, just on the other side of this mountains where our studio is. Of course, it's been with, of course, the Wandin Football Netball Club, who not just won one, but they won two of the netball. Of course, they did win the football as well. But, of course, we're talking about the A grade and the C grade premiers of 2025. And, of course, we've got a couple of very special guests joining us right now to tell us a bit about it. Thanks, Oi, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you.
No worries. Well, I'm going to start with C grade first. So I'll get both those C graders to introduce themselves and tell us a bit about the season in the lead up to the grand final.
Bree, do you want to go first?
I'll take it off. Oh, my goodness. We had a great season. So I think this was my fourth year at Wandin, and we've made finals every year, and we've seemed to make it to like the quarter or the semi and sort of flunk out. And although we lost a game early on in finals, I think we were able to actually build on that and work together as a team to, I guess, overcome some of those obstacles that have kind of been sitting there for a very long time. So throughout the season, I think we managed to continue building and including into finals. And we beat a team that hadn't been beaten all season and smashed us early on in the finals as well. So to make that comeback and have that win in extra time was pretty awesome. Yeah, I didn't actually do that. I'm Rihanna.
I'm Bianca. I've been playing at Wandin since 2019. This season was just insane. We had an amazing group of girls. The coaching was super strong. And we really built something special throughout the whole, we knew we were going to make finals. We had an idea we were going to be in the grand final, but to beat an undefeated team, like Reece said, was just fantastic. So really proud of the girls and really proud of Wandin Football Netball Club as a whole, having the A grade and the seniors as well win the granny.
You played Mt Ev, as you mentioned, the team that was undefeated. Was there any moment in the game that you felt comfortable enough to enjoy the moment?
Oh, I reckon maybe when we were 3 up, not being able to see the time is really difficult. And I feel like Mads and Mads can vouch to the fact that we've practiced quite a bit at training, what the last minute looks like, what the last 30 second looks like, and how to hold on to the ball, but not knowing how long you've got. It's a little bit of guesswork. But I reckon when we hit maybe 3 up and it felt like it had been enough extra time, I felt comfortable. But that whole game probably until I reckon maybe that guessed last 30 seconds. Yeah, it took really right until the last minute to fill that.
Now, I believe, did the game go into extra time?
It did.
Yes, it did.
What was it like?
Electric. It was just insane. I guess from what Reece said in terms of where she felt the game was kind of turning, I felt really good after the first quarter because we played them 2 weeks prior to that and we got absolutely smashed. And in the first quarter, it just felt real. And then I actually thought we lost when the siren went. I didn't realise that there was overtime. I thought we actually lost by 1. But yeah, as soon as that siren went and I knew that, A grade had obviously won in overtime, I was pretty comfortable that the girls would be able to get it over the line.
Who got the hold of the cup first?
Maddie and Rini, our captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, myself and Rin, and obviously having won just before the girls in overtime as well. I knew exactly how great it felt. So, I was really happy that they got to do exactly the same thing.
Now, how much love did the cup get for C grade?
It got lots of love. I don't think we let it go the whole night. And we're well known, I guess, on how to party. So let's just say it was there the whole night. And I'm pretty sure I still have the flag in my room.
Oh.
Is that why it wasn't at presentation night?
Oh.
I'll bring it back.
So funny. I think we had a moment when we all came back to the club and we were all sitting in like this big circle and we were waiting for the flags and the cups to all come in, and everything was there except the C grade cup. I think that took an extra hour to turn up. That's how much people didn't want to let go of it.
About your medals, which I could see both you're wearing your medals around your necks, which I'll get, yeah, there we go. So I need to ask this for both of you. How long did you wear your medals around your necks for, and did you sleep with it? And then the second part, did you bite on your medal? And if so, was it pure gold on the day?
I didn't take my medal off for 3 days.
I reckon it was more than that.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
I reckon 3 weeks.
We even went out with it. That's how important it meant to all of us. So it was pretty special.
I probably took mine off one of the earliest because I really wanted to have a shower. So I came off for the shower. And I can't sleep with any jewelry in, so this definitely came off, but it did go back on straight away the next morning.
And we've got to get to the flag, which obviously we know where that is at the moment. How long did any of you wear it as a cape, and did any of you sleep with it?
Bianca?
No, I didn't sleep with it, but we all, we wore it as a cape on the night.
I don't reckon you took it off.
It was actually really cold. I think there's actually a photo, but I don't know where it is. But yeah, no, it was warm. It kept us warm.
It did keep everyone warm. It was a cold night.
Has the premiership sunk in yet? Don't worry, A-grade. I will get to you soon.
Yeah. I mean, like, we can go again next year, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like building up from what Bianca said, I think it's absolutely sunk in, but I have a good feeling like we can go again. Like there's more to come. So it's still building.
Okay, be careful and answer my next question. Tell us about your premiership coaches.
Oh,
Whoa.
Premiership coaches, they're amazing. Like their leadership is just second to none. Super inspirational, so knowledgeable, everything that you wish or hope for in a coach. Really fair, and yeah, I couldn't be any more happier that we won the premiership under them. So yeah,
I don't even know if I have the words. They made training enjoyable, and you know, they gave everyone like that sense of just feeling, you know, important. I feel like they really set us up for success by, you know, yes, they taught us what to do, you know, they helped us play netball, but I think they really reminded ourselves that we know how to do it. We just have to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be. And the group that comes together and supports each other the most is the group that's going to get it over the line. And I think they really set that early on, and we were able to follow through with that. But I'm excited for them to coach again. I think what they were able to build in such a short amount of time is just phenomenal and next to nothing. And I think we're all really lucky to work under them. And you know, they were a big part of, you know, helping us win. They were the perfect leadership for it.
And then, Rhea, I'm going to ask you the next two before I let you go. So what does it mean to play at Wandin?
It just means, you know what, I feel like Wandin means family and belonging. And I think to have a space like that you can go to every week and you can laugh, you can cry, you know, you can be silly, you can be serious, and almost the consequence of that is just physical activity is absolutely phenomenal. And I look forward to going every week and spending time with these girls and working hard and feeling all the feels and the emotions and just continually building on those friendships. And that's what Wandin is. It is that family and that sense of belonging.
And then a two-part question to finish. I'm assuming you won many premierships at Wandin, because I know Wandin has a very rich history in winning netball over there in the outer east. So rank this premiership amongst all the ones that you have achieved, firstly?
Oh, this is my first one at Wandin, but having won numerous premierships before, I feel like this is the one where we won together. I feel like this is the one that it wasn't just a pure skill-based thing. We actually had to lift each other up as a team and bring each other up and keep each other steady. And I have never been at a club that has celebrated that hard and got around each other that much. And that's what makes this premiership different from any other one that I've won.
And then the second part, what have you learnt from Bianca on and off the court?
Oh my gosh. Almost not to take things too seriously. I think, we can come off the back of a flat game or a flat moment. And Bianca, I feel like this season was just really steady, calm, collected, smile on her face. And yeah, I think it's important to have somebody like that. So yeah, the lesson I learned from her was it doesn't have to define who you are as a person. Don't take it too seriously. We're actually here to have fun.
And then one last one for Bianca before we let you go, Ree. What have you learnt from Ree on and off the court?
This year, I think Ree really stepped up. Her knowledge of the game is absolutely second to none. Her skill shone on the court this year. I know that she was given lots of opportunity, which definitely helped her self-confidence as well. But I definitely think she should be super proud of the way she executed every game and her positive attitude.
Well, Ree, thank you so much for giving up some of your time before, obviously, you've got another netball game to go to. So thank you so much, and congratulations on the premiership, Bianca. Obviously, stay online because obviously we've got to ask you as well a couple of questions for you. But Ree, thank you so much, and obviously best luck for next year.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me, and enjoy chatting to the rest of the girls. They're awesome.
No worries. Well, for the others, we'll continue now with A grade. I'll get the other A grades to introduce themselves and tell us a bit about the season in the lead up to the grand final yet again against Mt Ev.
Great. All right. I'm Maddie. I guess to put it really quickly, I think we had a really successful season, but we knew probably throughout the whole year that we were building to something bigger. I don't think we ever played at our best throughout the season. We always knew we could be better. And that was just because of, VNL commitments and things like that, injury and whatnot. So I think that we knew that we could do it, but we weren't there just yet. So I think that heading into the final series, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. But we knew if we worked hard, we stuck to our game plan, we worked together, we'd be able to do it. And that's what we did.
All right, I'll go next. I'm Kaya. And yeah, I guess just adding on the back of Mads, I really liked how she said that we didn't play our best because we definitely didn't until we hit finals. But I really think as a group, not just A grade, but as a whole club of netball, we really bonded and had unreal connections between us all, which I think really came out on the game of grand final. Or just in the final series, actually, to be honest, because our girls on the sideline really got us over the line at that grand final. Not just the girls, but the whole club. But I guess that bond we had with them probably helped the most. And yeah, just as a team, we're all honestly best mates on and off the court. And I really think that just helped us in the game and in the big moments.
I'm Maddie, and this is my first season at Wandin, and obviously was super great to get the grand final with these girls in my first season there, but very similar to what Mads and Kaya said. I think we hit our best towards when it counted, the end of the season, but what I probably take away is the relationship we have with each other, and I don't think what we achieved would have been possible without the bond that we had. And I think we were really lucky to all know each other really well and be friends off the court. It helps so much when you're in those hard moments and you turn to your best mate and you go, yep, I'm gonna do it for you. So I think that's probably the one thing that stands out for me, not only for A grade, but across the whole club as well. But yeah, great to get a premiership in my first season at the club.
My name's Annie, and I think this is my 3rd year at Wandin, I think. But similar to everyone else, I think this year was very positive, and like we all were friends and like able to like be friends on and off the court as well helps a lot. And I think especially for me, since I'm younger, like having so many girls that are such amazing players to like feed off of, like it's so great for all of us because we can all learn from one another, and like it's just an amazing like culture that we have in our team. It's really good.
So the grand final, very similar to C grade, almost a carbon copy at every single break of both grand finals. Was there any moment in the extra time in particular that you felt comfortable enough, because soon you kind of increased it a little bit in the second part of extra time?
I don't reckon there was really any time in the extra time where we felt comfortable. I think we've spoken about before extra time when we got it back to a draw to send us into the extra time is kind of where we you can see us on the live stream get around each other and like look each other in the eye and go, come on, like we've got this game. So I think that was probably the moment. But then when in extra time, until that ball was in Marley's hand and we realised we had to be 2 up, and she shot that goal.
I've literally got goosebumps.
He's just talking about it, I could cry. But seriously, until it left her hand, you can see Lauren didn't even run into the circle. She was obviously pretty confident that Marley was going to hit the goal. But I think there was only 4 or 5 of us that knew at that moment that we had won. A couple of other people were running back to the centre pass thinking we still had more game time. So like Reece said before, when we don't have a clock to go off, or we didn't know that we were in double overtime and had to be up by 2. I think Kaya was passing the message on to Ruby, and Ruby was trying to yell at us on the court. So, yeah, overtime was kind of all a blur until that final shot went through and we just celebrated like there was no tomorrow.
How much, I've asked this same question C grade, which I'm going to ask the A grade. How much love did the cup get?
Yeah, so much so that it broke. So
Yeah, wait, true, it broke.
Yeah. We took it everywhere we went. Everyone held it. Yeah, everyone drank out of the cup, and it eventually fell off the block that it was sitting
The
on. So we
screw came out.
So that's how much love.
Yeah, so lots.
I'm assuming it's fixed now.
Yeah, it is. It's in the cabinet, all fixed.
Oh, good. The medals as well.
Mine's in the car.
That's right. How long did all you wear your medals around your neck for, and did you sleep with it? And then the second part, did you bite on your medal? And if so, was it pure gold on the day?
Yeah, definitely gold.
Definitely. I reckon there's a photo of all of us biting it at one point.
Yeah, I think I had mine in my mouth more than I had it around, to be honest. And similar to Bianca, 3 days. Mine still lives by my bedside table. So the first thing I look at when I wake up and the last thing I look at when I go to sleep. So it sends me into a good night's sleep each night.
I reckon majority of us had it on for the 3 days, but it was definitely back on every weekend for, I reckon, a month.
Now, also the flag. Did any of you get to use it as a cape or wear it as a blanket?
Yeah, I think
I've got a picture of me in a scarf.
Yeah, all of us wore it around our neck at some point of the night.
Lots of photos.
Yeah, lots of photos.
Now, one thing I love about obviously your Sears won as well in the football in their grand final a bit later on the day. And I love the fact that the netballers get the top flight of the dais in those photos. When was that decided?
I think it kind of just happened. Like the boys were getting a photo with their flag, and then obviously we're really big on being a one club, and our culture's really good. So like I guess we were so happy for them, they were so happy for us, and we just all went in and celebrated together. And I think it's a pretty cool photo. So yeah, I'm glad we did that.
And has it sunk in yet before I bring Bianca back in?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I find myself looking back at the video every now and then and looking through the pictures and stuff. And yeah, I don't know if it has sunk in, but we definitely celebrated hard enough.
Yeah, it was honestly such a crazy game. Like, it doesn't feel like it's real sometimes. Like, yeah.
I feel like it's sunk in, but when you look back on it, you go, "Whoa, did I really do that?" Like, yeah.
And we all still like put in photos in our group chat on random days of the week just to like remind each other like we did that. And I think that still we all say that it's hands down the best day of our life. Like Mads just got married, but I reckon it'd be pretty much up there.
Yes, I do.
Best day of her life too. So it was just so memorable that both of us. Yeah, hi Liam. Sorry.
He's in the back just shaking his head.
Not on par, but close. But just to be able to do both the grades and seniors and in overtime, like there's no better way that you could win a grand final, I don't think.
Just realised that the grand final was obviously combined of the Blaze team in the VNL, pretty much. How sweet was it to beat some of your former, obviously your current Blaze teammates, and how awkward did it get?
Nah, it's always hard playing against people you know, and some of them are our good friends and we've known them for a long time. And Mads was talking about how Ella's was her coach and taught her majority of what she knows in terms of her game plan. So it's tricky, and I guess we've had that conversation and we spoke about it in the group chat. Like, we just kind of got to put that aside. But I'll admit they were really good. Obviously, they were really hurt that they didn't get the win, but they sent some really supportive messages to us, and they were really happy for us because they knew how much it meant for us. So, yeah, we just don't talk about it in front of them, which is fair enough, but they were supportive.
Now, I'll bring Bianca back in. We'll finish with these last two questions for all of you. What does it mean to play at Wandin?
I'm going to have to agree with what Reese said. Family is huge. I definitely feel like having the boys there as well and the senior women's footy, it's like a little family, and super united. Like, I absolutely love every Saturday or every training. We all wear our uniform. We're all wearing exactly the same thing. Like, I think it just shows how strong we are as a club. Just going all in there as one. But I would definitely say family. Like, it's just really nice to get around, the boys, the senior women's footy, and our girls as well.
Yeah, I think to try and be a little bit different, but probably under the same bracket, it's just an unreal community where we're all just best friends. Like, it means everything to rock up there on a Thursday, no matter what day you've had, no matter if it was the worst day ever, you rock up there Thursday and everything just gets left behind. You could cry at training and everyone would get around you. You could literally be in any type of mood, but you will leave smiling because you're just surrounded by some of your best friends, the best people who have, especially, I guess, for me, the last 12 months haven't been the easiest, but like, some of those girls have pulled me out of some places that I don't think I would have pulled myself out of. So it actually just means everything to be a part of Wandin.
Yeah, I'll go next, guys. Don't worry. The same thing. Like, obviously, I haven't been there for as long as the girls, but was really great to get there and be with my best mates playing netball. Like, I absolutely love playing netball, and I think I'm happiest when I'm doing it, and to do it with my best friends, and then the extension of the whole club, so welcoming. Everyone there is so lovely, and I felt right at home straight away. So super, super grateful for the opportunity from Rubes and Mads to bring me over. And yeah, very similar to what everyone said.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Like, everyone's just friends, and like, you can feel comfortable with everyone, like, no matter how old they are or how young. Like, and like, it's a space where, like, if you make a mistake, like, it doesn't matter. Like, everyone, like, again, supports each other and gets around one another, and it's very like positive environment to be in. And like, obviously it becomes a big part of your life when you come for like many years, and like, obviously Thursdays and Saturdays, and it's just like such a fun thing to do. Like, it doesn't feel at all like it's taking away from your day. It's always like making it better.
Yeah, I completely agree with what the girls have said. I think coming from like a coaching perspective, like I'm sure I can speak for Mads and Rubes as well. Like we're just super proud of what we've created, and it's probably like one of our biggest achievements is what we've done for this netball squad and what we've created. I think it's super positive, and just hearing the girls and what they think of the club like makes me really proud because it's really hard to run. You're dealing with 40 plus girls, and that can be really challenging. And 40 girls who love netball and all want to improve, and we have to always you know, accommodate for these girls and just to have this bunch and for them to be so positive and understanding of us as coaches and to have a buy-in where, no matter what we say, we know that they're going to do it is something that like we're really proud of. And it's why we have these premierships because everyone has that buy-in and yeah, couldn't be more proud as a coach. But yeah, as a player, an absolutely unreal place to be.
Thank you so much, Ori, for joining us. I would say congratulations on winning the A grade and C grade premierships over your Clegg Road rivals in Mt Evelyn, and hopefully there's more to come down there at the kennel there in Wandin next year.
Thanks, Will.
Thank you.
Thanks, Will.
No worries. Of course, you want to get out there to Wandin, of course, we'll put all the details up on how you can get involved in the sport. There's more on the Smash Sport Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 15th year celebration.